An urban county of England is aiming for net zero by 2040. Its partner, British Power, a forward-leaning energy supplier constantly looking beyond meters and bills toward a smarter, connected energy ecosystem, breaks down the moonshot into achievable short-term programs and agrees on the year's slate. Each program is authored as machine-readable policy, plus offers and published on a common network infrastructure. British Power publishes these programs onto a local digital energy grid, DEG network, a shared layer that connects all digital energy and auxiliary systems across the region. On this common digital rail, users, service providers, energy suppliers, and other actors are already linked through their everyday platforms. Each of these platforms, whether customer-facing apps, enterprise systems, or automated agents, is plugged into a decentralized contracting infrastructure, allowing them to discover one another, establish verifiable trust, and transact seamlessly under the same digital policy and data framework. A self-employed delivery van driver, Paul, who is part of a parcel fleet, pulls over for a quick lunch. His Energy Copilot, Energy Mobile application, which also gets a vehicle telemetry feed, checks a catalog discovery service, CDS, a shared digital registry of energy offerings running on the county's digital energy grid. The agent can check the reputation ledger to check the legitimacy and physical availability of the assets, and the driver can confirm and book them. Behind this simple suggestion, multiple programs are working in harmony. The charge point operator is enrolled in the Daytime Flex program, buying power at a discounted rate from British Power whenever local feeders have surplus renewable generation. At the same time, British Power enables the CPO to tap into the wheeling free trading window, allowing them to buy surplus from nearby prosumers and battery owners. Earlier, when purchasing his car, Paul had enrolled in the Green Champion program published by British Power that guarantees certified green electricity for his charging sessions. Once onboarded, British Power requests the virtual asset address, and the Energy Mobile application provides it through the OEM channel. This enables British Power to connect, interact, and monitor the right device when required. When Paul returns home in the evening, he plugs in his vehicle and sets his desired state of charge and departure time in Energy Mobile application. That night, Energy Mobile application automatically fetches British Power's latest flexibility schedule, aligns the charging slots with renewable-rich hours, and begins charging accordingly. By morning, the car is fully charged and ready to go, cheaper, cleaner, and on time. Through his home battery backup system, Paul's car occasionally discharges a small amount of power back to the local network during short peak events. Paul earns modest but steady payments for these services, all handled automatically through his existing supplier account. These sessions are coordinated again by British Power, which pools thousands of similar batteries to provide services such as frequency response and voltage support to the national system operator. From Paul's perspective, it's the same plug-in routine. From British Power's view, Paul's home battery is now part of a distributed asset fleet that keeps the light stable and the energy greener. On days when Paul is away or on duty, his unused assets don't sit idle. They quietly earn. Instead of selling electricity, Paul rents out storage space from his vehicle battery or home backup to the local energy market. An energy supplier, a cold storage facility, or a community wind farm operator looking to avoid curtailment can book Paul's capacity as a capacity block. These bookings are automatically aggregated with thousands of similar blocks to form a virtual storage pool, a distributed battery that charges during periods of excess renewable supply and discharges collectively during the evening peak. All transactions are cryptographically protected and verifiable, thus allowing individuals like Paul or companies to use their own verifiable data trail for accessing affiliated services such as loans, insurance, and more. Through Digital Energy Grid, the energy suppliers now see something they never could before: the full picture. Across Britain, millions of small devices, EV chargers, heat pumps, home batteries, rooftop PV even sitting below the 10 kilowatt mark, invisible to planning tools and network models. With the DEG, each of these devices becomes an addressable, verifiable digital asset linked to its feeder, phase, and location through a shared, permissioned identity layer. With this ground truth visibility, the urban planner can finally see the real electrical conditions of each neighborhood, how congested feeders are, how phases behave, and where local renewable energy can support new demand. Armed with these insights, the planner can pinpoint where a data center and its HVAC load can be safely integrated. British Renewables, the offshore wind developer off the Aberdeen coast, streams real-time generation data into the DEG. With this shared visibility, their turbines operate as part of a coordinated, responsive energy system. As conditions change, that coordination becomes routine. A gentle dip in offshore wind output occurs, a normal fluctuation in nature's rhythm. Instantly, British Power, informed by the live signals from British Renewables, uses the same DG rail to trigger the pre-agreed flexibility programs that keep the system balanced. EV chargers, heat pumps, commercial loads, and community batteries receive signed targeted requests and reduce or shift demand within minutes. The system stays balanced without visible disruption. Later, winds ramp up fast and curtailment looms. Using the same DEG rail, British Power automatically signals flexible assets to absorb surplus. EVs charge, buildings preheat, batteries fill up, turning excess wind into productive use instead of waste. Thus, through a connected DEG network, Paul solves for himself. His actions help operators and markets. Together, they create a self-organizing, resilient local energy system that copes with shocks and bounces back fast. Energy transition is not only about energy transactions. Cities and corporations' net zero efforts require interoperability that reaches beyond the energy sector, spanning financial services, commerce, and service maintenance, delivered dynamically, on demand, and without supply-side intermediaries. This last-mile, just-in-time composition unlocks enormous value for users.